Hi friends, welcome. I made a journey into the stock market very optimistically, but many a times tides do not favor you. It happened many times, and then it happened a costly learning to me. And finally, I learned the tricks of the trade, and I'd like to share with you. So, on the sunrise journey as of now, and you hear many tricks, so many indicators, and so many analysis patterns, and all. Yes, it's good. You learn and have the basic concepts. And today is the financial year ending for the 22-23. And I would like to resume. I did some videos before, but now I would like to resume my recording or my trade journey so that it will benefit someone. Okay, so in the morning, what you do is you check the pre-open market. How is the trend? So this is for 31st March 2023, Friday. The pre-open data is available after 9:07 a.m. IST. Okay, and this shows the strength of the market. The trend is going to be here. The advances are 44 and declines are 6 and unchanged 0. And the market opened gap up of 129 points, right? You see the trend here. So its market is up, and when the market is up, you may expect another 50 to 100 points to go up. So that's a general tendency. Otherwise, if this advances and declines are neutral kinda, then the market may not go upward, it may go south journey. So coming to the Nifty Bank, all scripts are in green. Advances 11, and and it opened with a gap up of 321 points. It's well above 40,000. So this is the new benchmark that is set for the ensuing April month. That's what I feel. So, but never judge, never trust the stock market. Anything can happen any day. Today green, tomorrow it can be red. So this is the pre-open market stats. So the market is up by around 279 points. So the closing is at 17,359, and it touched a low of 17,204, and it was all a bullish, and all the analysts gave the bullish signals and bullish recommendations. So that is what they do. When the trend is up, they simply follow the trend. That is simple enough. That's good enough for you to judge which one is trending positive or negative. So like this, mostly you can pick script like Reliance is green. So don't pick the B class or C class or other small scripts. So pick only A grade scripts. That's going to help you. So VDL is negative, Vedanta. Dr. Reddy's is positive, and so these are the other recommendations. So we'll come back to this in shortly. The pre-open market is green, and so I chose to be on the positive side only. You can take other parameters like VWAP and other signal indicators for the trade for the intraday. Mostly intraday signal indicators are good to be used here. Bollinger strategy or so. We'll come to that in shortly. So today the Nifty is positive, and the Nifty Bank is also very much positive. Only one decline. What was that? It's a AU Bank. Okay. So Bandhan rose by 3%. ICICI is the top gainer today, and other bank, Axis Bank also. So let us see the IT and auto. So let's keep financial services as well. So I save it every time, but I don't know, they get changed. So I want these to be my favorites, but they never stay. They get reset every time. So Nifty Auto also fared very well. The top gainer being Motherson, Sumi, Tata Motors, Ashok Leyland, MRF anyway. It's out of reach for many of us. It's a good lifelong position which you can give it as a hereditary to your next generations. The amount of shares if you can accumulate. Right. So these are the other negative traded ones. Bajaj Auto traded negative. Okay. Now coming to the Nifty IT. So IT is the booster today. So emphasis 4.43% gain. Coforge, Infi is a master blaster today. TCS 2%. So LTTS. So this is neutral. 0.07 is nothing. Okay. And the BSC, the trending. So you can look into the other softwares, other news channels to help you on understanding the trends, and mostly so I have a pre-open chart for this BSA as well. Let me show that. The this is some video I made it about Sri Ramanavami, and these are the recommendations from G Business. In the morning you try to capture the recommendation. This is at 8:42, and these are the market movers of yesterday American market. This is also going to help you. And the industry sector, which industry sector is faring well. The financials was lacking yesterday, all others were green. This is going to help you in understanding. So Vedanta, some recommendations these are some trade ideas given by the analysts. Catch this, don't go by all the scripts over here. So let us say first source. So in fact it was a neutral. And let us see Vedanta. So after its subsidiary Hindustan Zinc giving huge dividends, it fell by around 2.52%. That is normal with this Vedanta group. If you want to trade, especially the option, look for the options scripts only. So Vedanta, it gave me good benefit of this. These are the other recommendations. I not tried others because I will play only with very few scripts only the option. And if the traded volume is more, then only I'll touch that. Otherwise, I'll not touch that script. Okay, there were some recommendations by Anil Singhvi. So it's a positive only on the Nifty and Bank Nifty. So this was a good recommendation given by the J from J Business. It hit the second target as well. He gave call at around 9:30. So for 63, 17,350 call, and it crossed 128 also. This is a good call. The market was optimistic, and today he gave a call for 17,600 for the next week's expiry, that's 13th April. So, looking at the today's bounce by the American markets, Dow Jones and futures, Nasdaq and futures as well. So that's going to hit definitely jackpot on Monday. So this is the same call given at 12:30. So this is on 17,350 again at 72 rupees. So now the clear trend emerged for a bullish upward swing. So next we got another call for 17,300 at 110. This also touched the first target, and more than that even. So this is the call I was talking about. This was given at around 3:09 p.m. So the closing of business day. 17,600 call at 60. In fact, this fell a bit to touch to 50, but it's sure going to click on Monday with the trend and the positivity that's built up in the markets, overseas global markets. And the target definitely is going to touch 100 plus. Yeah, back to our presentation. So like this. So the simple things you need to watch out is for the pre-open markets and capture some analyst recommendations and do not focus because I was devastated, destroyed by the analyst recommendations and major business channels. I don't want to name any, but don't go by them. You build a trust, you make a note of all their recommendations in an Excel sheet and see how many hits and misses. Most of the time, if you see some person, the hits are more than 60%, more than 70%, then only follow them. Otherwise, you will be in soup, you will be nowhere. 50% take the analyst's opinion and 50% go by your own analysis, own knowledge, own instinct. So never 100% depend on any analyst. Even the paid promotions, I observed some of them, they will teach you. They go by some softwares and there's nothing on the earth which can predict the stock market so far, right? But still, it's all mixed up together. It's not just the indicators, um, not just the recommendations. And one thing you have to focus: the market is driven by the news. Okay, so you have this from Zerodha, the news widget for the Chrome. This I added here. So it will tell you, it will keep you updated. This is Pulse, this is called, and so it's not opening. Some topics and some news, and keep following it. It's a widget here, so add-on added here. So this is going to give you benefit. Time to time, keep on checking this, and the BSE. This trends also. You see which stocks made the market to boost today. Reliance, Infi, ICICI Bank, Tata Motors, and these others. And the index contribution mainly came from the Reliance. See, it rose by around 110 points, and in the last moments of the market, it dropped down, and its contribution was heavy, and ICICI, Infi, these others. So look at this in the morning itself. That's going to give you a trend parameter indicator, and which didn't fare well are the pharma, Sun Pharma, and these others. You can have as many indicators as you like, but mainly depend. See the use the up down volume, buying, selling. So that's going to give you a picture about the market and the trend. So I have VWAP and previous day close. So this is going to give some signals, but you cannot completely depend on these indicators at all. So this is about the Nifty today. It was all about the VWAP today, and it was all bullish. So the analysts started giving the bullish calls, but not sure how it's going to be there the Monday, the market trend. And Fin Nifty. So this also rose by around 264 points. And when the market opens, there will be definitely some profit booking. So don't enter the trade. Correct a trade. If you are quick enough to capture the moments, even for a second, one candle, two candle, or four, five candles, then you do. You should use a mobile, in fact, for trading. So keep your fingers on the button to click. And actual trend starts from at around 10:30 to 11. And again, the next trend you will be knowing it around 1:30. So that is the time you take a decision to buy to sell. So here we got the clear trend at around 12:30. So about the market, that's going to boom. Okay, so Nifty, CNX, Fin Nifty also fared very well today. Of course, this follows the trend of the Nifty. The Infi, just a steady raise. Once in a blue moon, this acts like this, but don't go by this trend to go long on these scripts. When our markets closed at around 3:30, so this is at around 17,426, and now it's just 20 points above this. So it's fluctuating and taking the mood of Dow Jones and Nasdaq. Nasdaq is doing great today. That's technical stocks. Dow Jones opened gap up. This is 980. This it's a good that after a long time it's crossing 33,000. And yesterday closing was at around 32,870. And today it peaked 33,164, and then the trend is coming down, but definitely some positive hype is there built up in the market. The consumer confidence, some news one or the other comes to bug the stock market. So see, the consumer confidence declines in March as recession fears intensify, survey shows. So we are out of March. So how this is going to affect April? S&P is set for a beat and to quarter. And again, the key personality here is the Fed policy hopes. One or the other bugs the stock markets. It may be a Fed policy issues, rate hikes, or the banking scenario that's happening now, banking crisis bubbling up somewhere in the US or somewhere in the Europe, like that. Of course, the continuous factor that is contributing to the stock market uncertainty is the Ukraine war, Russia-Ukraine war. So unless we have a result from that, we cannot see a steady growth in the market. See, this is stocks climb and the US yields fall after inflation data. Okay, that's good. So the positive news here for us from the Dow Jones. So this is the news handy here. Always try to use, and this will give you the info about the Nifty and the Dow Jones as well. Yeah, it's a Nifty sustained rally in April. Yeah, so we hope so. We're optimistic on that. And don't add all the scripts whatever you see or whatever you get in the recommendations. Only the major scripts that you're interested in, that you can really focus. Only those scripts you add in the watch list. You make a different watch list so that suits you, and trade in them. Okay, watch them and trade in them. Okay, this is the Bank Nifty top contributors, and USD INR. This also matters a lot for their trades. And another thing you want to watch in the morning or in the night or any time is the market watch information. This is a very valuable information. Yeah, Dow is up by 248 points, S&P 33 points, and Nasdaq is 137 points. VIX is down. This is good. Gold is touching 2000 very soon. The oil is at 75 per barrel. And Europe did well today. The Asia also fared very well. And the Asia also fared very well today. Sensex rose by around 1000 points. So let us see the futures. So Dow Jones futures and the gold at 1985, and the crypto. So this is a good. Bitcoin is at around 28k plus, and these others. Not sure where these bitcoins or other cryptocurrencies position themselves in the currency world. See, why the stocks are gaining is it's some PCE gauge shows the inflation cooling. Dow up 300 plus points. Okay, it's a good. So what can we conclude for Monday is this is SGX Nifty at Indian stock market closing. It's only just 14 points up. So not much variation here. So this is going to give a good signal in the market gap for the gap up and gap down. So anyway, by the time the market opens, just before that you watch this again, SGX Nifty, and if this is positive and the Dow Jones and the Nasdaq futures, these are positive, then you can say that the market will gap up. And if this Dow Jones futures keeps up the gains, then the market is going to be bullish. If this drops, then market will be volatile and it will follow the trend of these futures. It almost reflects 80 to 90% of this Dow Jones futures. So this is a dependent market. Not sure why. If some skips in the America or the Europe are going down, then why our index should go down or up? So that's a dependency. We can't do anything on that. Okay, so overall, I draw a line that the next week may not be on the Monday, but by Friday, so by Thursday, it's going to, by expiry, it's going to cross definitely 17,600, and the Bank Nifty will touch cross 41,000. So if everything is on par, what's going, and don't forget to watch the international websites. I prefer CNN and BBC, and this is going to have an impact on the business. This may be a political news, political and commercial news. So this is going to help you so to understand, to make decision on how it's going to be the market, plus minus, right? That's all we want. Okay, not much. Go through this news, whatever the categories you are interested in. Mainly watch for the war news. If any positive news comes up, definitely it will have a positive impact on the market. So that's it, friends. So I feel like covering up the stock market updates and the news every day. So that be cautious. Try to protect your capital first. You may make only 500 rupees a day. Be smart in and cashing the gains you see. Until you square off your position, you don't count your chicken. So that's for sure in the market. Thank you. So let's catch up again on Monday. Bye for now.